and it's just a sound that fucking works. But I've never heard like bluegrass punk rock really before. You know, I've heard like newfangled, sort of, I don't even know about country punk necessarily, but like bluegrass, old school, like Americana fucking bluegrass form of punk rock. This might be the first time I've actually ever really heard it. Maybe? For more than half of my life, I've dreamed of Ireland. Drawn to it in a way I can't explain. At first, it was the obvious, the scenic beauty, the music, the Guinness. Then over time, it became so much more. The vibe, the people, the history, and that's what hooked me. Also, clearly, I am not actually an Ireland.
Too sexy pose.
But on April 1st, 2026, the dream becomes a reality as I close up shop in the Smitty hole and take off on the adventure of my lifetime. Over the course of a year, I'll hike that beautiful island and tell its story, town by town. Each town I stop in, I'll conduct an interview in a pub with people that can tell the story of that particular town while discovering all the things. All the things you're supposed to do in Ireland, then all the things you don't know, like where the locals go. Basically, I'm going to try to make friends with an entire country. And if that goal doesn't sound lofty enough, I'm also going to attempt to learn the Irish language. If you'd like to support the project, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month. And if you're Irish and want to help me network and act as a liaison, hit me up. This is a huge bucket list goal, and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 2026, and I can't wait. Sláinte. I came up with a new bit. So Spotify thinks it knows me, huh? This is the working title on that bit. And what was I listening to? You know how like you listen to a playlist or whatever and it's over and then fucking Spotify, oh, he must want to listen to this. And I'm always like, fuck off. Don't tell me what I want to listen to, Spotify. All right, I'll make that fucking judgment on my own. I don't like your suggestions. All right? Which is a very closed rock and roll mind that I have, I think, when I do that. But that's, this whole thing that I do is about opening the rock and roll mind. So I said, okay. So Spotify thinks it knows me. Now, it came up after my Dropkick Woody's playlist, which is both albums from Dropkick Murphys, where it was all Woody Guthrie tunes, and it's fucking masterpiece. So you should. But it ended, and then the Stanfields, The Road to Guysborough, started. I'm like, nope, stop. And then I'm like, well, wait a second. Spotify, what do you think? You think you know me, huh? Let's find out. What about this band? Let's find out a little bit of information about the Stanfields. We'll just see how many albums they have. Several. Going back to 2010, 6 albums, I want to say. Other than that, I know nothing about this band. I'm not going to go to their Wikipedia page. But the Road to Guysborough from the Death and Taxes album from 2012. Does Spotify really know me? Let's find out. That fucking banjo riff.
I was headed back home on the Merlin Road with my head in the clouds one night, taking each step with the beat of my heart, guided by the pale moonlight. I was whistling along with the loons on the lake, didn't think about making my plan. Next thing you know, I'm sucking on the knuckles of the swindling highwayman. Well, I'll take my rifle, take my pistol, I'll take what I can. No, I'll never walk the road to Guysborough.
You guys, Spotify might actually know me because I've said this in previous reactions before, and I really mean it. I've actually said it out loud on podcasts before just so it could get into my algorithm, and it might have finally worked. Where I listen to a lot of fucking Irish music, and I know that Irish music is essentially a precursor to American country and bluegrass. But I've always said that, the way that Irish music just works with like punk rock, like the Dropkick Murphys or the Pogues or you fucking name it, man. It's just a sound that fucking works. But I've never heard like bluegrass punk rock really before. I've heard like newfangled, sort of, I don't even know about country punk necessarily, but like bluegrass, old school, like Americana fucking bluegrass form of punk rock. This might be the first time I've actually ever really heard it. Maybe?
Man, well, I'll take my rifle, take my pistol, I'll take what I can. No, I'll never walk the road to Guysborough alone again. He had a Colt 45 swinging on his hip and a blackjack in his hand. He had a buck-tooth grin, a great big chin, a limp and a silk armband. He said, fella, don't you know there's trouble in the woods, and the trouble in the woods is I. Give me your gold, give me your liquor, I'll think about letting you buy. Well, I'll take my rifle, take my pistol, I'll take what I can. No, I'll never walk the road to Guysborough alone again. So I hit him with the left and the right, all right.
I got to add this to playlists immediately. Man, this is really fun. I'm really glad. Thanks, Spotify. You came through this time. Maybe I'll have to have more of an open rock and roll mind. Let's continue. I'm just putting this on a couple different playlists. It's probably going to be the trifecta. Maybe even my country playlist.
Well, he turned on the dime and he ran with the streak that echoed off the interval walls. I ain't proud of what I did, but I did what I did, 'cause I couldn't miss my chance to take Hobie for a spin on the sawdust floor at Five Rose Wedding Dance. Well, I'll take my rifle, take my pistol, I'll take what I can. No, I'll never walk the road to Guysborough alone again. Well, I'll take my rifle, take my pistol, I'll take what I can. No, I'll never walk the road to Guysborough alone again. Well, I'll take my rifle, take my pistol, I'll take what I can. No, I'll never walk the road to Guysborough alone again. No, I'll never walk the road to Guysborough alone again. No, I'll never walk the road to Guysborough alone again.
Man, I really enjoyed that. I really got caught up in the thought right as that song was ending. And I got distracted, but I want to get it out that I really enjoyed that tune because I feel like the original intent was to find out that Spotify actually did know me and suggested a fantastic tune. The Stanfields, The Road to Guysborough. Is a huge success, and I feel like that might be a band I want to check out more of. So, you're a fan of that band, throw that suggestion in the comment section right underneath. Do that right now, and then say, hey, Smith, listen to this. And then chances are good that I will, because I'm pretty easy.